Let the lamp be steady. Let the room be still. I will not sing first, I will read. Because some stories are not songs, they are warnings. Harley is not a poem. It is a record carved into living wood. 3 worlds, 3 wars, 3 sun. I will speak them in order, and you will listen in silence. If your heart trembles, that is the point. In the first world, men reached for the sun with greedy hands. They named it sacred progress, while chains still ruled the lands. The bound ones lifted prayers with salt around their mouth, and laughter answered suddenly like fire walking south. Was that first son born from mercy or from rage made clean? Did he dance to break the ankle or to shame the unseen? Then earth god rose in fury. The ground began to split. The serpent of hellfire circled and swallowed light bit by bit. They did not only kill the flame, they buried even the name. They turned dawn into a monster and freedom into shame. The first world ended twice, once by fire, once by ink. A murder of the record, so the living would not think. If joy becomes a crime, who writes the guilty law? If truth becomes a threat, who orders it to fall? Harley holds the first panel, like ash inside a bowl. A sun that burned too bright, made silence of the whole. In chaos, there is void. Will the sun rise, or will fate be destroyed? Is this salvation or another cruel lie? How many must fall before the false gods die? They will meet again. 1,000 tides later, the second sun took breath. Joyboy with drums inside his ribs and promises that bled. He heard the chained ones crying, he swore the sea would see a sky above the deep ones, a dawn for you and me. Did he promise fishermen daylight, then run out of days? Did 20 crowns come smiling, then drown him in their praise? The second world sank slower, like death that will not sleep, and his Apollo stayed behind, a scripture in the deep. They call him failure in their halls, yet fear his laugh in waves. Because the sea remembers names even when it buries graves. Was the ancient kingdom a table where every race could eat, or a feast they shattered open to keep their stolen seed? If the world was washed under, what truth did they conceal? A bridge, a weapon, a vow the ocean still can feel. Harley holds the second panel, like rain that won't depart. A sun that laughed once, then drowned. With a broken heart, they can't be met again. In chaos, there is void. Will the sun rise, or will fate be destroyed? Is this salvation or another cruel lie? How many must fall before the false gods die? They will meet again. Trembles, the mural speaks of now. A troubled shadow remembers a promise burning vow. They call the next sun destroyer, with trembling in their breath. Because guilty thrones named sunrise as the cousin of their death. Destroy like the land itself, or destroyed like the lie. Destroyed like the people, or the throne in the sky. if the red line is a scripture, it starts to crack and bleed. Is that the world ending, or the world becoming free? In chaos there is void. Will the sun rise, or will fate be destroyed? Is this salvation or another cruel lie? How many must fall before the false gods die? They will meet again. The first son fell in fire, the second fell in debt. The third son walks the shoreline, and the wheel is turning yet. So carry this like scripture, not comfort, not a tune, because Harley does not promise peace. It only points to doom.